Hi, here's a quick demo of the iDeliver application that has been made by Appscrip. The iDeliver application supports various business models like Swiggy, Deliveroo, Just Eat, Postmates being the biggest example of what iDeliver does. iDeliver has different components which start from the customer application allowing the customer to place an order, a store application that allows the store to receive orders that have been placed by the customer app or the customer website, and a driver application that allows the drivers or the logistics or the courier people to receive an order from the store and service it by delivering the order back to the customer. iDeliver is based on a highly scalable, secure, and robust technology stack which includes Node.js for the backend development, MongoDB as the database. The CMS panel is written in PHP. The front end is completely on Angular 5.2 for the websites and the store dispatcher and the central dispatchers, which are more pushed towards the operational side of the entire solution. And the applications, Android and iOS, both are built on native platforms. Let's start by launching the application. The moment you launch the application, the first activity that happens on the application is taking up your location. So if you can see right on the top, it says your current location, which is my current location right now. I'm in Ganganagar, Bangalore. This happens automatically as the application geocodes the location and takes it back and fetches all the stores and the categories that are available in your area, making it more relevant for the customer to choose between different categories and order from different stores. I can also change my location by simply searching on Google, which is integrated inside the application itself. For example, if I wanted to port myself to London, I could do that by just clicking here. Or if I wanted to go and check out what are the stores that are available in Dubai, I could do that as well. The application is divided into different workflows. Let me introduce you to all the different workflows that we have as of now. The first one is the store workflow, where all the stores or the restaurants or the delivery dispensaries or the locations that you've tied up with have uploaded the inventories, and people can simply browse through their inventories and order by adding their products to the cart and finally placing the order. The second option is very similar to how Postmates work. Postmates works closely with the Foursquare API. Now, the Foursquare API is a simple listing API that lists all the stores, restaurants in a particular category, which can be seen here. For example, you've selected all food, drinks, coffee, and breakfast. It lists all those restaurants under the categories or all those stores under the specific category that you have selected and allows you to place a free order or an order where you can simply specify what product you want from that specific order or the product that you want from that specific store, and the driver will receive that order and go and fetch it for you. The third workflow is a special workflow that we've added to iDeliver. It's called Send Anything, where you can send a particular product or a particular item or a particular piece of furniture or a big bag of books, etc., etc., from one location to another location by simply specifying the item details, give you a picture, specify the box size that you need, and finally pick up and the drop off address, that is address 1 to address 2. This allows us to pick up the order as a driver and deliver it to a particular location that you have specified, thus working as a hyperlocal delivery option, which could be developed into a business itself. Now, the fourth tab on the application talks about your orders, which is current orders or past orders that have been placed by you. Now, the current orders are basically the orders that have been placed but have not been fulfilled or been cancelled or expired yet, which is they're currently under the status of processing. Could be different statuses below that as well. The past orders are the orders that have been completed, and it includes the orders that have been either fulfilled or cancelled or expired because nobody accepted them as an order. We could also see different details of the orders inside your current orders and past orders when you click on top of them. But we'll move to the fifth tab, which is the profile tab, which talks more about the customer right now. So you can see that my name and my image is displaying up here. I can see my favorite stores. Since I have just one favorite store, which is McDonald's RT, so it shows up here. It gives me the functionality and the flexibility to be able to access the stores that I like at any point of time without going through the hassle of scrolling through different stores and the list of stores that are available on the application. We also support different kinds of payment options like Stripe, Braintree, PayPal, and other local payment gateways that could be easily integrated, which allow a person or the user of the application to use his credit card, debit cards. Apart from that, we could have different wallets that could also be integrated based on the APIs and the SDKs available out in the market. And we've integrated all sorts of applications with these SDKs or the payment gateways that allows us to really process any kind of payment that is available in any kind of country or locality around the globe. Apart from various payment gateways and wallets that could be integrated onto the iDeliver application, the iDeliver application allows the customers to also use the cash option to make payments for the orders that they've placed. Going back to the last page, we have saved addresses that allow a customer to save separate addresses that they usually use to order from and order for. And this allows them to easily access this set of addresses when they're placing an order, making it a lot more easier and flexible for them to place the order. Then we've got Need Help, which is a simple integration with the live chat application. The live chat application is nothing but a support system that allows a customer to talk to the support representatives, and you could have a set of support representatives sitting on the other side of the software where they could interact and solve the problems of the customers whenever they fire up a problem. About section is a simple view that allows you to read a little bit about iDeliver or a specific application that you're going to make out of iDeliver. Invite is a really strong and a really powerful option because it allows the application to become viral by people sharing a particular application on the social media platform or a messaging platform. Here on iDeliver, we've got different options like Facebook, Twitter, iMessages, or simple Android messages, emails, and WhatsApp. The code that you see right here has been generated based on a referral campaign. Now, you could add incentives to the referral campaign, allowing a person to share the referral code to other person, and when the other person signs up with this referral code and makes his first order or X number of orders, he and the person who gave out his referral code would both receive the option of getting some promo codes or wallet credits or various kinds of discounts that could be availed again on the next set of orders that they place from the same application or iDeliver in this context. If we go back, uh, now we also have a profile section which talks more about the customer. So I can access that by simply clicking on my name, and I can see I have my image, I have the name, phone number, and the email address which are registered with iDeliver for me. And I also have a sign out option right at the bottom. We really don't want to push the sign out button on the top because it doesn't really help a customer or an application to retain the customers. Going back, going back to the first option that we have on the application for the first workflow. The first workflow is simply placing an order from a store. So the categories that I see here are based on my location and have been fetched based on the stores that are serving to my location. So the first category is what I'm going to go ahead and choose, fast food. I can see it has subcategories like burgers and pizza, and there is a list of stores that come under fast food. I could filter them based on the subcategories by simply clicking on burger, and I can see that the only store or the only restaurant serving burgers is McDonald's, Whisker Street. I'm going to click back on burgers and disable that filter. I can enable multiple filters right from the top. If you see the filter option here, it says cuisines or subcategories, and I can see the same set of subcategories and then apply them to the list of restaurants that I see. We'll go ahead and click on the section where I can see the particular store. The details of the store are available. I can see an image, the name, how far is it from me or my current location, and till what time is it open. View past orders lists the set of orders that I've placed as a customer or a user of this application from this particular store. Favorite items is nothing but you could tag separate products from a particular store as your favorites and simply access them directly without going through all the list of products that the store has and placing them into the cart. We've got the menu, which again is created from the CMS panel, and the users of the CMS panel, which would be the store or the restaurant, could easily change the menu, update it, add more products, delete products, edit products, and it will start reflecting up here as soon as the change is made. I'm going to go ahead on beverages and see that I have tea, I've got coffee, I've got cold drinks, and we support a menu with images and without images, again something which is configurable from the backend. I also have a search option that allows me to search for a particular product and add them directly to the cart from the search menu. When I go ahead and click on one of these products, I see that I can see more details about it, add the product to the cart, increase the quantity of it, but it wouldn't go forward because I need to choose an option or a measure that I would like to order. So I would like to order a strawberry iced tea, which would cost me $120, and I could add a couple of more items like a cocktails tip, and the price is upgraded accordingly. I can now increase the quantity of it and add it to the cart. The cart now displays 6 items. Let's go ahead and check what all do we have here. So one of my previous additions to the cart also shows up, which is the hot regular cake, and the recent addition, which we did just now, is the tree strawberry iced tea. And both the prices are calculated based on the individual quantity and then finally added to give the cart total. And I can add special instructions for the store to follow while they're preparing my order. So send an extra packet of ice cubes. This would go to the store and the store could simply fulfill this along with the order itself. Now, the options that you see at the bottom are pickup and delivery. This is the type of order that I could avail. I could either go to the store and pick my order once it has been placed, or get it delivered by one of the store drivers or the drivers offered by iDeliver or the application. Now, I'm going to go ahead and select pickup first. Click on checkout. I can see that the payment method that we talked about is available here as an option. I'm going to go ahead and click on select payment method, and I can choose cash or card. I'll go ahead with cash for now. I can add a tip for the restaurant for a good food options or a set of dishes that I really like, and I could say, hey, let me just tip you 10% because you guys are really great, and I would like to order more, and I'll keep ordering again and again. Then we've got a pickup option, pickup time option, which is basically when do you want to pick up? Do you want to pick up as soon as it is ready, or do you want to pick up later, which is a scheduled pickup. Now we've got a promo code that allows you to add discounts based on the promo code that has been entered or applied to the transaction. We've got an order summary that talks about the cart subtotal, service charges applied, which is completely based on the city that you're part of. And then there's a tip that you've recently added for the store. And then finally, the order total, the final net amount that has to be paid by the customer. The moment I hit confirm, the order is submitted and I receive a confirmation saying, hey, your order has been successfully placed. And I can see it under the current orders. When I click on the current orders, I can see that my order has been submitted. We've got a timeline of the set of statuses that are available on iDeliver or on the application in the cycle of the order, which is order submitted, order accepted by the store, order ready, and order completed, which is the last step pretty much when you go ahead and pick up your order. Then you've got the set of details that are available, like the order number, number of items, the final price that has to be paid, and we chose cash as the payment method, and these are the details of the order or the card that we've used. We can also cancel the order by specifying one of the predefined cancellation reasons again, which could be added from the backend or the CMS panel. I also have an option to track my way or navigate my way to the store if I wish to walk up and pick up my order. Let's place a delivery order now and see how it goes. When I click on the fast food, we go back to the section where we see our restaurant. The first restaurant I want to go ahead with is McDonald's Whisker Street. And this time I would like to place an order for burgers. We'll go ahead and go on to the regular menu and choose Veg Maharaja Mac. We can see the details associated with this product and select the portion. The product price updates here, and we'll select veg sauce dip as one of the add-ons that I wish to add to this product. Go to my cart, see that the price has come up to $140.36. Now when I click on checkout, we'll have a different view where we have an additional thing here, which is delivery address. The delivery address, when we input the delivery address, which is again pulling up the list of saved addresses that I have or creating a new address, I will be able to provide the system with the delivery location, and in return I will receive the distance that the restaurant or the store driver or the central driver will have to cover just to reach my location, and the price that will be charged as a delivery fee from me. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of the addresses, which is 24 National Bank. And as you can see, it says the approximate distance is 0.10 miles and the approximate delivery fee is $20. And I can see that the plots of my store and the customer location, which is me, has been done on the map that I see above. I can again select a payment option, which would be cash again, or let's go ahead with card. When I say card, I can see under the payments option, I can select one of the cards that has already been added. So let's go with the first card. After that, I can tip the order and select from now and later. We'll stick to now. Enter a promo code if we have one and get some discounts. Now the payment breakdown of the order summary is available here, and the total that I have to pay is $188.43. So I'm going to go ahead and hit on confirm. The moment I do that, I can see that there's a new order that is being placed under my current orders, and when I go ahead and click on it, this has a different set of options and order statuses. If I scroll down, I can also see the payment option has changed. This time we placed an order from a card instead of cash. So let's go back to the second. Order anything on iDeliver is an integration with the Foursquare API. Now, Foursquare API is a simple aggregation of different stores and restaurants around you combined into one single API that lets you access all of these and the details associated with them. So this order that you place from order anything option inside iDeliver is very flexible. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Paratha Plaza. It says the shop is closed because it's closed, and we have an internal push notification that enables us to see all these details. I'm going to go ahead and look for something which is open. So we found one Fresca that is open right now. And as soon as I open Fresca, I can see the image uploaded by the restaurant and the details like the contact number and its address. And I can simply type in what I want from them. So I'm going to go ahead and say cheese pizza and increase its quantity to 2. I can write some comments saying crust pizza. Okay, so let's just say base. I'm going to go ahead and check out. Similar process where I get to select the delivery location or the address where I wish to get it delivered. I'm going to this time say home, choose the payment option as cash, get a 5% tip, make the delivery time is now, and place the order. Now the order again goes back to the current orders because this is a fresh order that we recently placed, and we can see the difference between the last order that I placed, which was from store, and now it says order anything. If I go and click on it, I can see that there are similar set of steps that we have to follow when we looked at the store orders, and now order anything has the same set of steps. I can also see that there's a price to the order, which is $20, which is basically the delivery fee that is needed by the customer to pay to the delivery guy. But the final value of the order is received by the customer only when the driver reaches the store and picks up the products and updates the value on his application. The same reflects here with an approval request where you can go ahead and click on approve order, and the order is approved and the driver can proceed with processing the order and servicing it back to the customer. Let's go back to the third and the final option, which is send anything. Now in send anything, I'm going to go ahead and put my product name, say MacBook, say it's a silver MacBook as the description. We can add the image by taking a picture from the camera. So you can see I have my MacBook here on my camera. Go ahead, click it. Then select the size. So the size of the box should be small. Go ahead, wait for the picture to get uploaded. And the first option that I get is to choose my pickup address. So I'm going to choose an address which is a little far away from my current location. Select that as a pickup address. Then the similar flow comes up. I select my delivery address from one of the saved addresses again as home. Click on the payment method and say it's cash. Add a tip of 10% and confirm the order. And here again I can see in the current orders, the order is marked as send anything since it's a different type of order, and we'll have different details displayed for this kind of order in comparison to order anything in order from store. So in this video, we've covered 3 different types of orders that we can place from the customer application and the different sections that are available on the customer application. In the next order, we'll see how placing an order from the customer application is received by the store app, and the store app can process it further, either to complete it for a pickup order or push it out to a driver for a delivery order. Thank you.